Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Welcome, one and all, to the famed Herb Brooks Arena alongside the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, as we open up Gold Medal Sunday in the OSLO 12U division, as we have Providence Hockey Club out of Providence, Rhode Island, and the Greenwich Skating Club out of Greenwich, Connecticut, out on the ice. A little bit of history here that we'll get into in a moment. My name is Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here. So glad you'd have me here alongside the steady hands, the smooth operator behind the camera. That's Robin. Good morning, Robin. As we open up early first period action, just a reminder that this is a medal game, which means we can have overtime. We will not stop in a tie. Until we have a winner, this game will continue. Skating in the white sweaters with the red and blue trim out of Greenwich, Connecticut. Those are the Greenwich Wings. And then the black sweaters, that is Providence Hockey Club. Take a look at the rosters and give you the names of those we may see and or hear from during the course of gameplay today. We had a chance to visit with the families ahead of game time to check on the pronunciations of the players on the ice. In the net for Greenwich, that is Hammock. We'll run down the Greenwich roster now. You may see and or hear from Butcher, Brown, Boston, Hammock, Gambrill, Jordan, Carpentieri, Backer, Malucci, Evans, McMullen, White, Peters, and Monterisi. Over on the Providence side, in the net is number 53, Granfield. They see and or hear from any of the above. Adams, Callahan, Van Cleve, Mitchell, that's the Owen variety. Mitchell, the Vivian variety, not related. Parker, Darcy, Cuccinata, Lesser, Granfield, Grady, Lamoureux, Coyle, and Timperio. As this is played into the Greenwich offensive zone, Darcy out on the far side wall. As this is held in the Greenwich offense, and that'll be an offsides. We'll have 3 12-minute periods in regulation. One thing that you should know, told you that overtime is available in these medal games. Not only that, but timeouts are available. Now these two have history. I mentioned it earlier. A couple days ago, Friday, Greenwich and Providence drew to a tie. And in round robin play, they don't do overtime. So we see how evenly matched these two teams are, how defensive they have played one another. We've got a good crowd here. Everybody enthusiastic for the 7 a.m. puck drop. It is always such a joy to see the folks ready to go this early on a Sunday. In fact, lately I've been thinking this isn't really like a Sunday morning. This is like Saturday night extended. People perhaps took a nap from their regular Saturday night, and this is what we ended up with. And what better way to close out a Saturday night than to play into Sunday morning for gold? As we're just about 3 minutes into this first period, scoreless. As this is worked across neutral ice. Now it does take a good segment of the opening period and sometimes into the second period before this ice gets shaved up enough and everybody's legs are really steady under them. The early glaze on the ice makes for some interesting slippage and mishandles. It's a great opportunity to jump on an unforced error. If you're looking for a breakaway, this could be one of those times that you'd see it. Someone loses an edge, taken out of the play, someone comes up with a loose puck, and rush, and you got a breakaway. This is Peters from the right side. Peters into the slot, winding up. Malucci with the icebreaker. Well placed by Peters, and Malucci was ready for that one. Drifting into the slot, wound up, catches it in the wheelhouse, and Greenwich strikes first. 3:52 into the first. I want to welcome Packer, our announcer and scorekeeper, timekeeper, top notch in the business.
Greenwich is getting one goal to score number 13, Charlie Malucci. Assistant goal number 25, Rocky Peters. Top goal 352 of the first period. Malucci for Peters at 352.
As we continue play across neutral ice, this goes down to the end wall in the Providence zone. It was a tough play back in that defensive zone for our young netminder, given the change of direction from the right wing into the slot. In a moment, we'll break into who's been notching points through the course of the weekend. As this is played deep into the Greenwich zone, we'll get wholesale changes ahead of the face-off. As we see Mitchell out on the ice for Providence. That's number 14, Vivian Mitchell. Played into the middle and then swatted out through the slot as this glides across neutral ice. That'll go all the way, and we get an icing. So we'll set up a face-off back in the Greenwich zone, right alongside Hammock to Hammock's left side. 6:35 remaining first period action, just about midway through the first. Shots on goal relatively low at this point, 2-1 favoring Greenwich. As this is played around to the far side and fumbled out into the neutral zone, as Temperio able to reverse direction. Cucinotta out on the ice for Providence. Callahan sends one up ahead, and Monterisi grabs it. Monterisi on the left wing side with help, just barely getting in on time. There's a shot wide of the net. Strong shot by Jordan. Centering pass, Carpentieri with a shot as that goes high and wide. And now Van Cleve sending it up ahead. Mitchell posted up out in front, Cucinotta up in the slot. Here's Van Cleve on the half wall as this comes out to neutral ice. From the left side, Rister. That one will sail wide. from the right wing wall down into the corner as we take a look at the top 5 points getters for Providence. Lesser with 4 goals and 1 assist coming into today's game. Coyle with 2 goals. Darcy with 1 and 1. Cucinato with 1 and 1. And Vivian Mitchell with 1 and 1. In the net, Granfield has posted a 2-0-1 record over the weekend with a .922 save percentage. As Greenwich trying to hold his own, and here comes Providence with numbers. Van Cleve plays it out to Coyle. Coyle with the backhander, turned away by Hammock. Played into the low slot, and there's your equalizer. Played down from the point, and Van Cleve grabbing one. And with 4:05 remaining first period action, Providence draws even. Well, we've got a 1-1 game. Top 5 points getters over the span of the round robin weekend for Greenwich. Carpentieri with 3 goals and an assist. White with 1 and 2. Malucci with 3 assists. Butcher with 2 goals. And Evans with 1 goal, 1 assist. And so Lamoureux comes up with the assist on the Van Cleve goal, as this is shot down goal. Greenwich with a quick response. And are we going to have a barn burner? As Malucci puts one in, a one-timer from up high and wide on the right side. As we get a look at Hammock's performance over the span of the round robin weekend. Hammock comes in with a win and 2 ties. How do you get 2 ties in a weekend? That's kind of unusual. Generally speaking, a tie, that's not uncommon, but 2 out of 3 games in a tie is, yes, that's an outlier, statistically speaking. As Hammock has posted a .844 save percentage. And so Malucci unassisted on that one. Played into the middle. Now, interestingly enough, these 2 teams played to a 2-2 tie. We've still got 2:40 remaining in the first period, and we've got 3 goals on the board total. So I don't see this being a repeat, although I do anticipate this being a close matchup, as this is tossed in down from the point into the middle. Here's Coyle. Coyle trying to feed the top of the slot. This will come up into the middle. Slung down by Timperio, but that's broken up in the mid-slot. As this is played out towards the far side. And now Providence. Timperio tosses it up on the right side. Darcy will chase. Played out into the middle, and Hammock with the paddle stop. That was headed towards the back door. And you can hear Parker knocking on the back door as this is played to the near side. Out across neutral ice. And chased deeply down as Callahan, under pressure from Peters. Peters, pressured by Lesser. Up to the point. Shot down, broken up by Timperio. Played down to Callahan. Callahan's got Grady, tosses it up to the left wing, and Adams has that stripped away by McMullen. Played in on net, and Hammock sets it aside. Here's Backer to Evans. Played out to neutral ice, and now Mitchell. That is the Owen variety. So we have Owen and Vivian Mitchell, not related. Here's Lesser, as this is stripped away by Malucci, out to neutral ice. And played to the captain, Mitchell, as Mitchell sends it up ahead. Into the slot shot, glove save, Hammock. 15.4 remaining first period action. In this, the Oslo 12U gold medal game. Been a busy weekend for all out here, as this is played from the blue line, deflected wide. Handful of seconds left as Providence trying to get one more attack on. And this will be cleared out to neutral ice. And that'll do it for one period of play. At the end of one, Greenwich striking twice, Providence with a goal. It's 2-1. We'll take a quick break, step outside as we see a bit of clouds out in the forecast. When we come back, we'll have baking tips with Martha. Martha! From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am hockey on Gold Medal Sunday, the Oslo 12U, Providence and Greenwich. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. It's that time. Hello, Doc Emmerich. As we give a tribute to former NHL commentator Doc Emmerich coming into the second period. We welcome you to the second period, the period of the log change, as the goaltenders trade nets, putting them and the defensive zones that they guard on the opposite end of the ice from their benches, and so defensive on-the-fly substitutions will be difficult. So the takeaway here is get into the offensive zone early and often. Get shots on net. Try to keep continuous play in that offensive zone. Pressure your opponent. And see if you can draw some penalties, get some power plays, get some shots and goals. If you can run long continuous play in the offensive zone, you can fatigue your opponent. And out of desperation, they will likely draw penalties. And so that's an overview of the second period as we open up second period action. Greenwich up 2-1, skating in the white sweaters as this is eased out to neutral ice. Played by Lamoureux. Tossed up ahead as this is grabbed by White. Out on the far half wall. And now into neutral ice. Shot on net, and that one is a can of corn for Granfield. Easy catch. We've got 6 gold medal games on tap for today. This one here, the tip of the iceberg. That's played down below the goal line. Providence looking for the exit. Held in on the right side, and here's a break. Rushing back on defense, Evans. As this is played from the half wall, that breakaway opportunity broken up as Evans, with good recovery speed, able to get back and stop the momentum. As this is played into the far side corner. as Granfield had his hand up, anticipating a penalty would be called there, and none coming. Some of the fans here alongside us also thought there could have been a call. And now here's Greenwich working towards the offensive zone. As Coyle trying to grab at it, Carpentieri comes up with it. Carpentieri over the slot, shot, paddle, save, and pounced on, waiting for the whistle, and he gets it. Granfield. 3 minutes into this second period, wholesale changes out on the ice. We do see a lot more changes during stoppages of play during this middle period. Jordan in on the faceoff, takes the win as that was played down to Boston. Played back up into neutral ice. Providence trying to force it back into that offensive zone. Played to the near side, across the center stripe. And now out on the left wing side, easing it up. And that's chucked in on net. As Hammock comes up with the paddle stop. Played around to the near side. Peters looking for the exit. Peters sends it down very smartly. I've seen this in a couple of instances when they're clearing it down the ice, putting it in the direction of the goaltender. Not really so much as a shot attempt, although hold that for one moment. They may not look like shots, but I have seen once upon a time a puck thrown all the way down the ice, not as a shot, looking like an easy enough puck to play, and it slipped past the goaltender. Just the goaltender was perhaps too relaxed on a puck coming through easily. Just did not get the paddle all the way down. So you gotta watch this very closely as Evans tosses it up ahead. Here's Malucci. Malucci gets a look. Couldn't get the shot fully on. Played out to the left side. It's Lesser with Malucci pressuring. 7 minutes remaining, second period action. Shots on goal even at 8. Once again, Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here. Week 7 of 7 in this season. It was 5 years ago, roughly this weekend, where I started doing the Can-Am hockey commentary. At the time, not hired as a commentator, hired as a videographer. And in my first game filming, as I watched, I thought, if I were watching this, wouldn't I want to hear what a commentator has to say, either the play-by-play and or the color person? And usually I want to hear what everyone in the booth has to say. How about I give it a try? So behind a camera without a headset, not knowing how sensitive the mic was, I softly and slowly started talking about what was happening on the ice. After day one, I got access to the record of my work. Nobody knew I was doing the play-by-play at the time because I was doing it quietly. I listened and watched to see the quality of the work. Realized, okay, the mic is such and such sensitive. I'll need to be this much louder for it to come in clearly, and if I'm going to be louder, I better be good. Those were in the days when I only really ever called out the names of the goaltenders, because, you know, trying to work out all the names of all the players while you're behind the camera playing as the official goes down. This is played into the Greenwich zone. Van Cleve in. looking for a score here. Out to the back door, and there you go. Number 22. On the back door, Cucinotta. As we had Van Cleve out on the far side, and then Mitchell, the Vivian variety, on the front doorstep. On the opposite side, Cucinotta, a loose puck dangling with an open door. And Cucinotta puts it in. That's your equalizer, number 2. All tied up 2 apiece. Just inside 5.5 to go. As that's blockered below the goal line. Played down in front, and Granfield getting a little bit of a workout there. And now working on the half wall. From the left wing side. Played out into the mid slot. Broken up. And now Mitchell. The Owen variety from the left wing side as that's broken up. As we see Evans coming off the ice, and White will come in. White tosses it deep, chased down by Lamoureux. Played across the red stripe. Lamoureux easing in, getting into the slot. Lamoureux, as that is eased away by Hammock. Here's a play into the slot. We now have matched what their final score was 2 days ago, 2-2. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell carries the momentum forward over to Darcy on the right side. Darcy avoiding the puck check, and that little serpentine move there threw the timing off for the entry, and that'll be offsides. That's right, in the foreground, you see the head bopping at the bottom of the frame. That's our dancer. One of the Providence fans from the left side. As this is played down from Callahan out to Parker. Carpentieri dropping back. Darcy on the right wing side, cutting into the slot, looking for the pass. As that gets picked up at the half wall, played up towards the point, and that'll slip out to neutral ice. And that one offsides. 2:49 remaining, second period action. Shots on goal, 11-9. Providence leading. Oh, looky here as Callahan goes to the box. Greenwich goes to the power play. 5-on-4, facing off to Granfield's right side. And this is rejected out across neutral ice. Picked up on the right wing side. And so that was a tripping penalty, and scrambling in the net was Hammock. Down from the point, out in front, and what a play. Good thing you have an Evans out there in front of the net, as Hammock was sprawled out across the crease and trying to get back to the opposite side. Evans able to take that one away. Played down the low slot out towards the point. Mitchell throws one on. Another couple seconds, and back to full strength. As this is played by Mitchell up across neutral ice. Battled on the near side wall. As we are down to 80 seconds remaining in the second. And this is a goal. Played right outside the crease. And it looks like Cuccinata and Providence steps out to a 1-goal lead. Now up 3-2. On the opposite end of the ice, off screen right now, Granfield celebrating. As this is played to Van Cleve. In on the left wing side, Van Cleve down to the left circle. Shot off the side of the net. Greenwich getting the attack on. Less than a minute remaining. We're down to about a half-minute remaining second period action. Greenwich looking for an equalizer here. Played to the near side half wall. 14 seconds remaining. Providence looking for another one. Shot. Hammock comes up with a stop. The wraparound attempt. Gloved by Hammock. The power of Greystoke. Or is it Greenwich? As Hammock forcing the glove down on the puck and holding it down with some conflict along the side of the net. Some resistance as this is played to the near side, and that closes out the period. A lot of great hockey action in this middle period and more to come as we step away, check the dew point, rotate the tires. When we come back, Jonathan teaches us how to build a floating bookshelf. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Oslo 12U gold medal game, Providence and Greenwich. We'll be right back.
12 minutes of hockey. Play hard, sisters and brothers, we play for each other, right? Who are we? What do we do? What's the best hockey store in Lake Placid?
Welcome back, folks. As we prepare to drop the puck on the third period. Goaltenders returning back to their original locations. Opening up third period action, Providence in the black sweaters leading 3-2. Here's Lesser. Over to Grady as that's broken up by Butcher. Out in front. And a swarm of Greenwich players in the crease as this plays from Mitchell down. And now played out to neutral ice. Here's Butcher. No call here. Played out to Boston. That'll come out and back in, so that'll be offsides. Oh, yes. Providence's theme song here, Back in Black. Played up on the left side. Grady chasing in, McMullen in the corner. And now Carpentieri, shifty into the slot as that's broken up by Lamoureux. Played up to Evans as Evans forces it deep. And Mitchell looking for a penalty as Backer had put a little shove on. Hammock with the stop. And if you saw that closely enough, it's true. Backer had put a hit, not a heavy hit, but a hit on Mitchell, and Mitchell waving the glove, asking the official, hey, what's that? No call there? Remember, this is 12U, so there is no body checking. You'll even find in many organizations at 14U, they aren't yet body checking, as this is played in front, out to the slot, winding up, getting a half clapper off, a backhander wide of the net. Fans are intense right now as they are on the edge, so far on the edge of their seats, it made more sense for them to stand. As this is played around to the near side. Just like me, I'm standing right now. Played across the center stripe, slowly and surely, as Coyle from the left side. And a nice grab there. A scoop by Hammock. I spent a lot of time in the middle infield, a shortstop by trade, and that little scoop there by Hammock, much like a middle infielder on the forehand side, grabbing the short hop. You know, they don't turn two in hockey. I wonder why. As this is played on the right wing side, and with help in the slot, but decided to go straight on, and Hammock true to the task. Early third period action, just about 2:45 into this period. Shots on goal, 18-10, as Providence has been getting the edge here. And this one eases its way down into the Providence slot. Carpentieri racing behind Mitchell. That's the Owen variety. And now from the left wing side into the middle. Shot, rebound. Carpentieri trying to grab it up. And Vivian Mitchell coming in, breaking up the play. And now Carpentieri back in with a strip by Mitchell. Played into neutral ice as that pops up into the Providence bench. Happy December 3rd, 2023 to you all out there. As we're climbing up on the 8 o'clock hour, 7:39 in the anti-meridian. Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary as we are winding down the final 6 of week 7. We've got 5 more on tap after this. All gold medal games as that one's lofted out in front, rebound, and that squirts wide of the net. Close call. After we wrap this up, we've got a women's college game right here on this same sheet. We'll cover Paul Smith's College women's Bobcats as they are hosting UMass Lowell. Yesterday they went into overtime at Saranac Lake. I covered that game. They got a 5-minute overtime of 3-on-3. And at the very tail end of that 5 minutes, with less than 20 seconds remaining, the Bobcats drew a penalty that yielded a penalty shot. With roughly 19 seconds remaining in the overtime before having it go to a tie in the books. The penalty shot yields a walk-off winner. As this is played off of Hammock, Providence turning up the heat. Played below the goal line, out to the face-off circle, and now racing across on the left side. Veering out wide, shot blockered over the net. And battling in the corner, and it'll take every bit of effort as Monterisi putting a lot of work in the corner. Here's Boston. Played around the corner from the right side, shot down wide. Through the slot. And Hammock comes up with another stop. That's save number 19 on the day for the young netminder. .6:25 remaining, third period action. Remember that both teams are afforded a timeout. Carpentieri working into a crowd, played back by Peters. Mitchell sends it into neutral ice. Evans will retrieve. Evans surveying, tosses it up to Carpentieri. Carpentieri lead out towards the slot, but losing an edge, wasn't able to get the force on it. From the left side, Lesser centering into the middle, and a close call there as Evans was drifting into the low slot in protection. Every once in a while you see a deflection off a defender's stick that accidentally goes into the net. No damage there. From below the goal line, trying to send it into the middle. And now Greenwich with a little bit of speed here, working on the left side. Evans plays it to the middle. Carpentieri with it. Played on net, and Granfield issues it away. Tagging up, took a minute for Carpentieri to get back. And now play deep. Here's Lamoureux. Lamoureux under pressure. Here's Peters. And played out in front. Rebound to the weak side. Lesser comes up with it. Peters coming up with the steal. No can do, and Lesser wins that battle. Peters back in. Plays it out towards the left wing side. Lesser with a great stop there. Shot. And that one snatched out of the air like it was Aunt Millie's last meatball. Granfield with the glove save. Greenwich getting a couple of shots out there. Little dance cam, everybody dance. Or just you. You can be everybody for now. Played on the left side. That's like the Royal We. Our young Providence fan in the stands is the everybody. Ah, yes. And Greenwich dances too. Perhaps after the game we will have a Providence Greenwich dance-off. Boogie Fever. As this is played out of the corner. Ooh, and there's a deflection off the upper body. Jordan was standing in the slot as that glanced off the shoulder. Here's a shot down. Hammock with the kick pad save. With help on the back door. Oh, you don't want to leave anybody there. Somebody put a Nest camera up. As this is played by Timperio. A little bit out of the reach of Parker. And so it appears we have one to the box. Boston. As this is played down low from the slot and held on to by Hammock. And so Providence goes to the power play for a minute. Up 3-2 with 3:14 remaining, third period action. Played out to the point, tossed down low. Short hop, gloved, whistled, and we will restock the face-off machine. So Boston serving a bench minor, too many men on the ice. As this is played out into center ice. Back up ahead, Providence looking for some insurance here. Played from the half wall. Coming in on the right side. Played out to the far side half wall. Squeezing past pressure. And it looks like we have it offsides. So we got a neutral zone face-off on the near side dot, just outside the Greenwich zone. As this is played out by Van Cleve. Around to Mitchell. That's the Vivian variety. Played up to the captain, Owen Mitchell. Played down low and covered up by Hammock. Hammock very assertive with that glove. We're back to even strength, 5-on-5. 2:11 remaining, third period action. Providence 3, Greenwich 2. In this, our first of 6 gold medal games on Gold Medal Sunday as Can-Am Hockey wraps up its final weekend of this year here in Lake Placid. As this is played all the way down into the far side corner. Stripped away and a backhander wide of the net. Greenwich will be looking to put extra pressure on in the offensive zone. There's a nice evasive move. No call as some folks on the Greenwich side looking for something. Van Cleve plays it out to neutral ice. Here's Cucinotta. Cucinotta has Mitchell in the middle. Plays it over to Mitchell. Mitchell squares up and a beautiful save as it looked like Hammock maybe got the paddle end on that half cartwheel across the crease. And that'll go down for icing. That buys a moment. .81 seconds remaining in regulation. Greenwich down by 1 with a timeout to spare. We'll see if Perhaps they get the puck into the offensive zone and draw a face-off in the offensive zone. Maybe they'll call a timeout, pull the goaltender, get the extra attacker, and see if they can't tie this thing up. Played from D to D out to the left wing side. Providence looking to handle here. Lesser plays it on and eased away. Played to the near side. Up to neutral ice as this is caught by Malucci. Played into the middle. Out in front. Empty net, 6 attackers. As McMullen trying to possess. Played up to Jordan. And now a flurry of action as Providence is okay with things just bopping around in the neutral zone. So long as this doesn't go into their end, we got a penalty coming. Greenwich is going to take a timeout here. As Coyle goes to the box. 9.5. As they will be 6-on-4 in the offensive zone. As we get a look at Providence. If Providence can get the puck out to the perimeter of the defensive zone and try to tie it up along the base of the boards, they should be okay. Here it is, folks, 9.5, 6-on-4 to Granfield's left side as Jordan draws it back to Evans. Evans lines up the shot as that sails high and wide. 3 seconds left. Out into the slot. Shot scrambling, and Granfield covers it up, and Providence takes the win as Granfield, surrounded by his teammates. Everybody dance now as they celebrate the victory, a gold medal for the team out of Providence, Rhode Island. And we'll give it up also for Greenwich, putting a gritty game out there on the ice. Can you ask for anything more? And so we'll go ahead and have both teams gather at the center stripe to exchange goodwill on the handshake line. After that, we'll break away briefly and come back for the awards ceremony. As they gather to exchange goodwill on the handshake line. Good game, good game. Safe travels, good meals, and good luck. What a great day to be a hockey player. What a great day to play hockey. And so there you have it. Edging it out at the end of regulation, taking a close victory. Providence 3-2, winning the gold. Greenwich picks up the silver. We'll go ahead and break away quickly for the awards ceremony from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York. Alongside the smooth operator Robin, my name's Glenn Burnett. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the OSLO 12U gold medal game. We'll be right back with the awards ceremony.
Chase Herrick. Number 9, Jack Gambro. Number 10, Teddy Jordan. Number 11, Will Carpentieri. Number 12, Max Thacker. Number 13, Johnny Belushi. Number 16, Ward Evans. Number 21, Will McMullen. Number 24, Colin White. Number 25, Rocky Peters. Number 82, Yukon Martinez. And holding coaching staff, the Greenwich Club is looking forward to accept their celebrations. Congratulations to the Greenwich City Club of OSLO with silver medals.
So I'm looking to get a game. Just one game that we play. Just so
Once again, let's hear it for our team in this building. It's Greenwich. Their OSLO Royals Providence Hockey Club. We hope everyone has enjoyed their stay here for the last episode of the day. We hope to see everyone back here next year. Most importantly for everyone, today's travel is
And then one other thing. Yeah, I don't know if you're that person. There was a link for photos.
No, that's, I believe that's down in the photography right across from the cafe area.
Got it. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So it's Raiders, is that right? Yes.
The Challenge Cup plaque and the gold medals and the smiles from coast to coast. Providence Hockey Club, Oslo 12U gold medal champions. As that wraps up our early goal, wonderful Greenwich group as well. Providence 3-2, taking the gold. My name's Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. You can find me on LinkedIn alongside the smooth operator. That's Robin. You've been watching Can-Am Hockey gold medal action from the Oslo 12U division. Can-Am Hockey Gold Medal Sunday. We'll see you on the next one.